Early season whitetail hunting up in South Dakota. We hit the road from South Texas, long ride through some beautiful country, but at the end of this ride, we're hunting river bottom whitetails in those cottonwood bottoms, and there's a ton of deer. When you get down in those river bottoms, it's amazing the number of deer. You gotta do some scouting, put your time in, cover some country, figure out where those deer are moving. And once you do, it's not too hard to get on the deer. Once you've done your scouting, you know where the deer are moving, you get your stands hung, and then all of a sudden it happens. That buck's coming in, you're gonna get a shot opportunity at that buck you've been scouting. You've just gotta make it happen. Western Ranch Outfitters in South Dakota, they've got a ton of deer. This farm and ranch country, a lot of irrigated farm fields, alfalfa, corn, beans. This country holds some big numbers of deer, and they've got some great bucks. This early season time of year is a great time to get on the deer. They're moving good and they're on the food sources. One of the prettiest places in the country to go hunt. I love it. South Dakota whitetail hunting. Here we go.
An animal, true to its ferocious nature, is savage. An untamed, uninhabitable, and unwelcoming place is savage. A relentless, fierce, wild person is savage. Takes to be a savage. The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, the definition of accuracy, and Field and Stream, where traditions begin.
The Elite Shootability Challenge. Go take it, go to your local pro shop, check out what Elite has out there today, the new Synergy, the Energy 35, the Energy 32. These bows are the smoothest drawn, best shooting bows I've ever shot, and that's why I made the switch. Take the Elite Shootability Challenge. Let's get back to Savage Outdoors. When we're on trips, traveling all over the country, North America really, doing hunts here on Savage Outdoors, there's one thing that is very important we always have in our bag or our pack when we're traveling. That's our Otis cleaning kits, so we can keep our guns looking good and shooting good no matter where we're at or what hunt we're on. These kits are small, don't take up hardly any room, and every kit has everything you could possibly need to keep your gun shooting like you want it. Otis Technologies. Let's get back to Savage Outdoors.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Bad Boy Buggies, Bushnell Optics, Hunter Safety System, Spy Point and most innovative trail and action cameras, True Glow, Whack-'em Broadheads, Conquest Scents, Realtree, Family, Friends, and the Outdoors, Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow, Fusion Ammunition, tough, accurate, lethal, 10-point crossbows, Thermacell, Nature Blinds, Otis Technologies, Pete Shoe Dryer, and Raptor Razor, the ultimate field dressing knives.
This week we are in South Dakota hunting with Western Ranch Outfitters, one of the favorite places of the Savage Outdoors crew to go hunt. We have killed some great deer here in the past, and the cool thing about hunting up here is just the sheer number of deer in these river bottoms. You hunt these cottonwood river bottoms along the Belle Fourche River, and I'm telling you, tons of deer. Jamie's up first. We got him set up in a Field and Stream ground blind. Let's get this hunt started.
Anyway, we're off to a good start. South Dakota. There goes some more does right on the top of that hill. I should be going right to it. It's been a nice morning. Been seeing a lot of deer moving. We've seen a lot of young bucks. No shooters yet. Today is young. And so am I.
See anything?
It was good. Hit 5 or 6 young yearling bucks in there. You know, all.
Go up here close.
Yeah, we had one come about 6 yards. We had a couple out here about 30, 40. Had some does come in. Watched does run along that hillside up there. And then the last hour, last hour and a half, just kind of went quiet.
Bad weather's kind of slowed us down this week. We've had a lot of rain, just kind of slowed the deer movement down, and we're trying to get going again. Finally got a little break in the weather. Pretty excited about this. I'm gonna go hunt the stand I killed my buck in last year. This is a great producer, tons of big deer, just pulled the spy point camera, and I'm telling you one thing, we got some shooters in here. Hopefully one of these big bucks is gonna show up. Yeah, slip in here and see if we can get it done. First time out. Hopefully we didn't jump too many deer, but we're gonna get in here and get set up. You know, when I talk about there being a lot of deer, it's hard to really show you how many deer there are. We have literally had different groups of deer in front of us about every 15 minutes during this entire sit. This is what I love about hunting up here. You never know what you're gonna see, but in most cases, you're always gonna see something. That's awesome. You getting that? Hi, I'm Mike Stroff. I have a question for you. For all you guys out there shooting mechanical broadheads, why would you shoot a mechanical broadhead and take the risk of not getting that pass through if you had a fixed blade, cut on impact head, that'll fly as good or better than any mechanical in the industry? Check out Whackin' Broadheads. Hey, I tell you what, on Savage Outdoors, after a long day of hunting and we got all the guys in camp, big crew here, we're hungry. We come in from a hunt and we don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen preparing a big meal or after a big meal having to clean it up. And that's why we love our can cooker. You can cook anything in 45 minutes and it's some of the best food I've ever eaten. Check out a can cooker. I promise you one thing, you'll love the food that comes out of it. Let's get back to Savage Outdoors. Jamie's been incredibly patient on his hunt. We've got this one stand location. We've been running the spy point cameras. We've got some shooter bucks coming in there just about every day. The wind has been wrong. Now that this front's blown through, the wind's right, Jamie's gonna get in the stand. One of these bucks is probably gonna show.
Well, we're off to a good start on this brisk morning in South Dakota. Nice young buck came through with a doe. They didn't like us being here. They couldn't find us, but they knew something was unusual. But we got a big alfalfa field behind us. They should be coming through here, going to the bedding area. Should be a good spot. There's a big rock wall behind us, so that's just gonna walk behind us. If we play it right, it should move left to right. Very similar to that.
No doubt, Jamie is in the hot seat. Does everywhere, tons of deer. It's non-stop deer movement, and this is what we've been seeing on the spy point camera. This is why you run these cameras. He did right, he's been patient. He waited till the wind's right. These deer don't know he's in there. He's got a great opportunity at a good buck this morning. All they've got to do is move.
Oh my gosh, I didn't think they was ever gonna leave. I've been like a statue for an hour. I got a big buck about 400 yards straight in front of us. Looks like about an 8-point. Yeah. Comes that big one. He's definitely coming. He's coming right at us.
You know, here on Savage Outdoors, we hunt all over the country. We've got multiple properties that we hunt. I'm an outfitter as well, and I've got over 200 trail cams in the field that I'm using throughout the whole season. I do not have time for cameras not to work or cameras to fail me. When I get to a location, I've got to know where the bucks are. I've got to be able to get on them and up my odds at an opportunity at a good deer. With my clients and my outfitting businesses, same thing. When my guides go run the cameras, they've got to be working. And that's why we use spy point cameras. These cameras are awesome. They never let us down. We get up to 15,000 pictures on a set of batteries. If you want a great trail cam, check out spy point cameras. Every hunter has experienced this. Getting your boots wet, you're out on some big trip, you come in and you've got to go back out pretty quick and you got to put wet boots back on. It's miserable, especially when it's cold and there's no reason for it. Check out Pete's shoe dryers. Every day when we come in, we throw our boots on, even if we haven't got them wet, because it makes your boots last longer. It dries up any sweat, keeps the odor out of your boots, and it just makes them last longer. Check out Pete's shoe dryers. Let's get back to Savage Outdoors.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Wild Game Innovations Buck Commander Hex Feeder sets up quick and brings deer in fast. Evolved Harvest Throw and Grow Extreme Oats. Grow more groceries per acre. Campbell Cameras, huge inventory reduction sales going on now. Crossbreed holsters, carry concealed, carry comfortably. Carry the Cross. Cooler Buck, portable walk-in cooler system.
Okay, I lost him straight over there. Man, that first shot, I think I just rushed it, hit him back. Then got a second shot at him. Know where he is, so we're just gonna have to call Mike here and we'll sit back. Let that deer rest. Whew. Gosh, gets you so excited. I rushed that shot. Man. Just have to wait and see.
Yeah, Jamie's over there. He's getting his first arrow, and we've given this deer almost all day. It's 4:30. We're just wanting to do the right thing and just sit back and give him time. So we're gonna come up here once he finds that arrow, look where that second shot was, and put the track on this deer, and hopefully find him pretty quick. We did the right thing, just backing out, and it's a nice buck. I hope we get him. Is that it right there? I don't have a track here, so I should have cleaned down this way. You want your buck?
Jeez, my bloodhound, baby. I love him. Oh, thank you, Lord.
Heck yeah.
Thank you. Golly. I felt terrible about
nice
that.
Buck, man. Look how wide he is.
I know it. I'm more proud of my 60-yard shot than my 30-yard. You never be proud of a 60-yard shot.
Congratulations. He's been dead a long time. So
yeah, you can smell it now.
But I mean, he's been dead a long time, so we did right by backing out, and he was probably dead right here, right after you shot him. But why push him, you know?
Yeah.
I bet you that buck's 20 inches wide.
Oh yeah,
19.
he was outside his ears.
Out of all those pictures on my spy point camera, that buck wasn't there, and he comes in at 10 o'clock in the morning and takes a whack-em broadhead, and you know, you did hit him a little far back.
I did.
And you got on him quick and got the second one in him, and you know, he really didn't go that far considering. And that blood trail, that's why you shoot those heads, because even though
it was a poor shot,
right, but we still had a good blood trail to follow. We were able to find that deer. Game over. We got a big buck in South Dakota. Thank you, buddy. Yes, sir. Good job.
Yes, sir. Now we just gotta go get the bad boy buggy and load him up. Get him out of here. Nice. Tagged out, baby.
Man, what a week here in South Dakota. Jamie kills a beautiful buck, and his patience paid off. He knew those bucks were there. He knew the volume of deer were there. The wind had just been wrong. He stayed out of there. We checked the spy point cameras when we got there. We waited a couple days. Once that front blew through, wind got right, got the stand. First time out, 10 o'clock in the morning, he killed a big buck. This paid off perfect. Congratulations, Jamie, on a great buck. Thanks for watching Savage Outdoors. We'll see you next week.
This segment of Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Evolved Harvest Premium Forage Seed. This is not your row crop seed bought at a co-op. This forage seed doesn't die once it's nipped. Evolved Harvest continues to grow all season long, producing more groceries per acre and ultimately more deer on your land to hunt.
Hey, I want to take a quick second and talk to you about another one of the great feeds that Wild Game Innovations come out with, the Bucker Up. This is the ripened apple. Basically what this is an apple trail mix. It's a powder attractant. With this product, you put it out. I put it right here just a couple feet in front of my camera. You know, and all the deer passing by are gonna come by and try this. I mean, typically, if I feed the same feed over and over in the same area, once they try it and they like it, they're gonna keep coming back to it. And we use it during the season and after the season to see what bucks made it through the season. Bucker Up, ripened apple from Wild Game Innovations. Check it out, try it, it works.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, the definition of accuracy. Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Bad Boy Buggies. Bushnell Optics. Hunter Safety System. Spy Point and most innovative trail and action cameras. True Glow. 10-point crossbows. Conquest Scents. Whack-'em Broadheads. Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow. Can Cooker. Field and Stream. Fusion Ammunition. Tough, accurate, lethal. Thermacell. Nature Blinds. Pete Shoe Dryer. And Raptor Razor, the ultimate field dressing knives.